I mean, not that I'm biting against you.
No, yeah, I know.
Alabama fan doesn't respect this game, but it's still going to be packed. They're only going there because it's the first game.
They're going there to vacation. They're going there to have fun. It's Orlando. It's the first game. You are excited. I don't care even if you're Alabama, but you're not bringing ruckus to that game as Alabama fan. I personally fill that stadium up. That's fine. Hey, there'll be enough Louisville fans. I mean, like I said, last I heard, I think they had sold like
70-30 Bama fans to Louisville fans.
That's perfect. That's a perfect thing because there's enough Louisville fans there. It's going to make some noise in this game. Let Bama fans pack it out. Go ahead. Because as a Bama player, Louisville's let Dez catch one. Let Dez break one. Okay? All of a sudden, I would rather you hear 70% of the stadium going, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
It's funny you say that.
What's going on? Then I would have 70% of the stadium going, "Yeah, oh my God, we're up 7-0.
Listen, if I were going to give that question or that speech, what do you miss the most? Right?
Yeah.
It's funny because people say, "Oh, I miss the locker room camaraderie.
Right.
I miss the roar of 30,000 fans and blah blah blah." You're right.
Yeah.
In a honest, like if I was doing the memoirs of basketball, right? Going on the road and shutting up
my God.
a fan base.
Catching a 20-yard touchdown against Valley High School and running their student section and gesturing and getting what I did and getting a police escort out of there was my favorite memory. Hey, y'all. Dude, hey.
Without the gesture, right?
No. Oh, the gesture is sweet.
So how you be messing with Baker Mayfield just because he's Lamar's competition? You're a hypocrite when it comes to Baker Mayfield.
Well,
if that was your best moment in your life, Steve,
awesome.
Is when you made a gesture
right into the
road.
middle of the student section, back in the end zone.
That's not cool.
Hey, man. Oh no, they had signs up. They were like mocking me.
You're supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard, Steve.
Boom, game over. Dude, we got police escorted out. They didn't even let us go to the locker room. They put us on a bus.
No, but point being,
yes,
I agree that shutting up and a ruckus. I mean, like hypothetically, like Brian, like could you imagine if you went into like one of the most raucous environments, like worldwide raucous environments, right? And then everybody was like being mean and saying angry things. And then you beat the team, right? And then as you're leaving the floor, you just put your hand in front of your mouth.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some player that used to play here in Rupp Arena at one point.
Right? And then, listen, and then when you do that, right, you remember that you did it. And some people say, "Oh, man, that was a good win." And then the next day, you wake up, and right when you open your door to your dorm room, there's a stack of newspapers. And the newspaper has a picture of you going,
"Oh, that's nice. That's nice." Yeah, that's strong, dude.
Right?
That's strong. That's better than mine.
I wasn't trying to I was telling the story, Steve.
Okay, you win the freaking story, all right? God.
Look, that's why I was going first, Steve.
Yeah, you win the battle.
I was going to get it out the way.
You hushed up Rupp. It hung on my wall for a couple of days. A couple years.
But point being, if your Louisville guys thrive, like Sugar Bowl Louisville they felt like they were playing a home game.
Yeah.
Because their sideline, that's what I'll say about Coach Davenport. I know this is it's not apples to apples, but when you talk about like a Dabo Swinney, he says the camaraderie is different with these guys.
Yeah.
They fight each other tooth and nail, but they cheer for each other tooth and nail.
Mm-hmm.
If this team, I'm going to be looking over the sidelines in the first couple plays, right? And if that sideline looks like they're frothing at the mouth, right? If they're all eyeballing Coach Petrino, if they're all up on the sideline, ready to work, ready to be in, ready to get their man excited, you're going to know something earlier. Listen, if you're a gambling guy and you get the little in-game bets, look at that sideline.
Yeah.
And if there's 3 running backs cheering for the running back that's in there, if they're celebrating a pancake from a lineman. You know those little things. Coach Davenport's Bellarmine team, guys will never. Guys on the end of that bench that will never see the floor, Steve.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
You cannot tell. I'm like, Coach, put that dude in. Jesus, like, there's got to be something he can do for this team.
Yeah.
I mean, even though most of the time he's winning by 30.
Right. No, I know. I will stick beside that though, man. The Bama, the fan theory for me is, and I haven't heard a lot of people say that, but the fan theory that they're going to have the home field advantage, I go, good, perfect,
good. And especially 70% of partiers.
Now, if Lamar Jackson comes back. And now, don't get me wrong. I mean everything I've said about Jawan Pass and stuff. But, like, say Lamar. If Lamar come back, let's be honest, they would have put Louisville like number 12. Because I think but now
is Lamar going to go to the game?
He might. Yeah. Yeah, he might. I could see that.
That'd be awesome.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Donovan Mitchell down there. So, I'm okay. Hey, we can have 10 fans in the stands. Have those two on the sideline. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because it's a television product.
But then all of a sudden it's the game of the day. Then Bama fans you're coming going, hey man, hey whoa, like let's, we're coming to, or we're bringing it now. They don't respect this game, and you can just tell. So
people, Friday night. Steve and I, 10 to 12. We are going to have a midnight show. Not to be confused with ESPN Louisville. 12 hours of live pregame coverage beginning at 8 a.m. this Saturday. Taking you up to the kickoff before the Cards take on Alabama. It will feature all of our ESPN Louisville hosts, including Mark Ennis, live from Orlando, and it's only on 93.9 The Ville. It's presented by the Sam Aguiar Law Office. And then directly following the Cards Alabama game, it's the Miller Town from the Locker Room. It's all on Saturday, September 1st. ESPN Louisville will have our normal schedule of shows following Labor Day. You know what that means, people. Labor Day. This is Marcus Maben, and I'm giving you a reminder right now that ESPN Louisville will be live and local on air Labor Day, September 3rd, following the first weekend of college football. Catch Midday with Marcus Maben, 10 to noon right here on 93.9 The Ville all day long. So, people, no days off.
Nope.
It's Labor Day. Come in here and make some labor happen.
I wish you would try to get us out of here the Monday after Alabama.
You kidding me?
If when they beat Alabama, I'm liable to be in here on Sunday.
And listen, I'll just tell you a quick story. What if hypothetically, like I was in a production meeting, just hypothetically, and they said, "Hey guys, hey, what does everybody think? We're gonna vote. Does everybody want to work on Labor Day, right?" And can you imagine what Marcus Maben, what he did in that production room?
Yeah. Like, was there a question mark on
what do you mean, people? Those are the moments when one day you hear about some beef going on at the station. Trace them back to the day Marcus wanted to be on Labor Day and people were acting like there was a question. Hypothetically, of course. What do you mean we're not having a Labor Day show? I mean, hypothetically, of course. So, people, the 12 hours of coverage is going to be awesome. But our 2 hours is just our own separate thing. And listen, and people, before you get unnerved, before you get uneasy, I went to the brass. I even asked Phil Baker on air. I said, listen, I just need to make sure everybody knows that I'm a team player. But this 10 to 12 thing is, it's our baby, Steve. Like we live for the 10 to 12 kickoff games.
We do, man. I mean, it's a blast, and I'm going to be so amped up Friday night. I mean, hopefully Brian. The
YouTube channel. Listen, we'll roll through commercial breaks on the YouTube channel too.
Oh yeah. And come up to Cardinal Town Friday night. Right. If you're not in Orlando, first off, go to Orlando. Right. Go buy tickets to the university. Go to Orlando. If you're not, come up to Cardinal Town. Hang out, man. Look, we come out, we hang out, we interact, we have a good time. It's just it's a party. Brian, by then, will have already seen Kenny. He'll probably be riding around in some sick Mercedes or,
I'm already texting him right now.
something. Yeah.
That's why.
He said the 2014 red Mercedes is perfect and beautiful.
It is incredible. Brian, the picture does not do that car justice when you see it.
That's why I want people to know we are made. Click the subscribe button. And this is not me just trying to pick up subscriptions. Like, dude, I can do social media blast to get followers and all that stuff. I like it organic. I don't like to buy followers. I don't like to follow people so they'll follow me and then I unfollow them so it looks like I don't have people. I'm just telling you, it behooves you to go to We Are Made for the Ville YouTube, click the link. What else? I don't want to forget about anything.
Trust me, when we get into this whole betting thing, you're gonna want live stream.
Yes.
Of us watching
the Penn Station.
That is coming very soon. And don't forget the Penn Station and ESPN Louisville kicking off football season tomorrow, Tuesday, with a $3.99 6-inch sub. It's been a while. If it has been a while since you had a great Penn Station sandwich, you're gonna remember immediately why you used to love those things so much. Plus, pick up your copy of the ESPN Louisville Football Insider magazine. All fifth will be just $3.99 when ordering online or via Penn Station app using the promo code UL399. So tomorrow is a pre-Alabama win already. You'll get the 2018 ESPN Louisville. Even if you just stop by Penn Station for the ESPN Louisville. Did I forget about anything? Get ready to sign up for our site, our online
trying to figure out how to use this now.
12 hours of coverage.
For picking 12 hours of coverage. They know about that, Brian. I let them know. The 93.9 ESPN Louisville sponsor, 12 hours of coverage. Our Friday night. Listen, if you want to be a part of the Friday night kind of midnight madness thing, Steve Rum, you can hit me up in the DMs. You can hit me up on Facebook Live. You can hit me up on We Are Made for the Ville. Send me a message. I'm at Marcus M at ESPN Louisville. Partner up. Listen, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of ears, a lot of listeners, a lot of following, a lot of excited people. As always, Bill Edscorns and Sons Collision Centers. Two locations, Bardstown Road, Shelbyville Road.
I'm lost.
Also,
I may have just spent $1,000.
Jill Blessinger and Becky Bleemel. Keller Williams, Caliber Home Loans.
60 real fast.
Globe Auto, 3705 Bardstown Road. They're taking care of us. They can take care of you. This has been an absolute blast. I will see you
that
in 22 hours.
I said where Steve probably won't get addicted to gambling. I'll retract that.
That's how you end the show, people.
Come on, Louisville. For the love of God.
Midday with Marcus Maven. 8150. Steve, don't get addicted.
Just by 23.
8150 93.9 is always the number. 3831 93.9 is always the text line. 10 to 12 is always the time on 93.9